Well, it's a pleasure to be here, everyone. Thank you so much for joining us this afternoon. So, I just wanted to step back for a minute and review where we've come from in this series. So, in the first two episodes or sessions of this series on the unexpected journey of caring, we Zachary and I talked a lot about something that we call care literacy, and we we use that word to describe um, the language that we're able to locate to describe very complex experiences in caregiving, because so often what we experience is indescribable. We really struggle to find words to express the burden of care and how we feel often lost. We lose ourselves in caregiving. But at the same time, we may be experiencing intimacy and joy, even, that is deeper than anything else we've experienced in our lives. So and here is Zachary. Hi,
Hi,
Zachary.
Donna. Hi, everyone. Sorry I'm late. So glad to be here.
Yeah. So, Zachary, I wanted to start, and as I was just saying, I wanted to start this session by really reviewing what we had talked about in the first two sessions, which is, a really deep dive into care literacy, meaning the language, helping people locate the language that will describe their very complex and very individual care experiences. Um, both the really dark side of the care experience and also the very light side, the side that is full of love and light. And as you and I, we had a conversation yesterday, Zachary, and we were saying that as much as people don't want to hear about the what our experience is, oftentimes people turn away from us, or they're not able to really take in what it is that we want to say. And people will often try to pigeonhole you into a particular role, like a saint or a martyr or a hero, something like that. And when in reality, our experience is so much more complex and full of extreme opposites all the time. So, you know, Zachary, I know that you and I, when we wrote our book, The Unexpected Journey of Caring, we really developed this sort of line of reasoning that we thought followed the actual common experience of caregiving, which is that first you need the language to describe what it is. Do you have a few last words just to sort of sum up the last two sessions that you led about communication?
Yeah, I think it is, as you say, Donna. It's the idea that we live in this world of caregiving that is privatized and oftentimes ostracized and misunderstood by those that are closest to us and those that we most desperately want to understand our experiences. And what we've tried to do the last 2 weeks and what the shift is to this week and next week with your lead on these sessions is the idea of building a way of making sense of our experiences from the inside out so that we can bridge the gap and bridge the gap between our experiences and what others believe our experiences to be. But as you said, too often we're led by other people's cliches or other people's life experiences. And any territory that you spend time in over a period of time that you see nuance and detail and color and shape and contradictions and layers that you must be able to articulate and describe and explain so that you can validate them, so that they then become integrated into your worldview. All of us here today are a lot of things, a lot of roles and responsibilities and relationships, but we're also caregivers. And that plays an essential role in who we are, how we think about ourselves, the value that we can glean from our everyday experiences. And that's so vital because as we begin to reach out, as I know you're going to talk about today, Donna, that reaching out starts from a place of value rather than a place of deficiency.
Yeah, that's so well said, Zachary. And I do hope that if you were with us the last session and the session before, that you were able to maybe complete some of those sentences. As a, my life before caregiving was like, my life now as a caregiver with my mother, my husband, my sister is like, and fill in the blanks and begin to play with words that really resonate as being very, very true for you. So when you are able to do that, you've claimed some words now, some language that you say, yep, you know what? That's me. That really describes my experience. That's true about me. So that's quite powerful in and of itself. But what do you do with that? What can you do with it? Because we know that having language to describe your experience begins to open up some possibilities of hope for more control over chaos, for more help. I think the possibilities that language opens up will be very personal and very individual to you. But in this hour and up to an hour and a half we have today, we want to help you explore what those possibilities might be for you. So, the essential question is, what can I do with my words and my story?